Hello and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic dino action. Hopefully you're all doing well, having a good weekend. Gonna get started on a fantastic weekend. Dino Wars, stomping time. Hopefully we stomp our opponents using that fantastic Stomping Ground art that was just recently released in the store. Definitely check it out, pick it up. Maybe not just Stomping Ground, but the other dual lands. Of course, Stomping Ground I do use pretty much every game. This list, well, it's going to be an all-out stomp, I hope. Very scary stuff. A war for sure. Going back to, well, very risky early game. Accelerating for sure, but high risk, high reward with Marauding Raptor again. Reducing the cost of our creatures, getting bigger sometimes, and the classic Huntmaster also reducing the cost of dinosaurs. Hasty, keeping up that pressure, slamming them with big bodies. Now for interaction wise, continuing on, Inscription of Abundance. I just love this thing, instant speed. I've started to face a lot more Grease Fang decks, so that little greasy rat that is cheating out big artifacts from the graveyard. If we can take it out at instant speed before it goes to combat, always very lovely stuff. Sometimes that's going to buy us enough time to get the job done. And of course, leaving around power. It's not temporary with the 1/1 counters. Life gain also is oftentimes quite useful against most stuff. And then still continuing with Thunderherd Migration. So a lot of early stuff for turn 2. That's really quite positive. It's been doing the trick. But again, Huntmaster and Marauding, they do die often enough. Maybe not often enough for me. I would say if I had to choose a variation of dinosaurs that I loved the most, it would probably be this one. It's nice being a little bit more stable, cutting this early stuff, bringing in maybe some more lands, cultivate to search for some more basic lands. Something like that doesn't get killed quite as easily as these things. But they are a good reward, that's for sure. Single copy of Shatterskull Smashing. Isaac, if you're watching right now or later on, this does the trick. I don't think I should ever leave home without at least one copy in the list. Always happy to have it. Decent bit of interaction with Shatterskull. The 4 Inscription, the copy of Domri there. That should keep things clear enough, I would hope. And then Topiary Stomper, continuing on with the 3 stuff. So Topiary, Thunderherd, Huntmaster, and Marauding Raptor, all a nice, fantastic package of acceleration. And Topiary and Thunderherd, both very stable acceleration, grabbing a basic land there. Thrashing Brontodon. Like I said, I've been facing more Grease Fang, more Yorion, enchantments, enigmatic incarnation, sacrificing an enchantment to bring out a creature with mana value equal to the sacrificed enchantments +1. Yeah, I just love it. Worst case scenario, we've got a 3/4, sometimes coming down for 2 green, especially with all the Maraudings and the Huntmaster. There's a very good chance that it comes down for 2 green. Something else, if maybe it's the only body we have, we could use it for Inscription of Abundance in a pinch, as you know, that might happen. But Thrashing Brontodon, of course, it's more power, cheap power, to potentially see that Ghalta. If we played Brontodon for 2 green, that's 3 right there. 2 power temporarily from Marauding Raptor, that might be the ticket to get the queen down fast. Shifting Ceratops continues to start off in the main, helping out against control, mono blue, spirits, tempo, whatever it is. That always continues to do the trick. And then Regisaur Alpha, yeah, that's give all the dinos haste. 2 bodies, lovely stuff. Carnage Tyrant, 4 copies. Continuing to use 4 copies. Maybe I could see myself cutting it down to 3, but this just has won me so many games. Absolutely. And having hexproof, we don't have to worry about Inscription of Abundance if we did want to target Carnage Tyrant for the fighting portion, and likely putting the counters on it. Perhaps the opponent suspects something like that. They see the inscription. They can't respond to it to kill Carnage Tyrant with removal because of that hexproof, so is even safer in that regard. Land waste, land based, mana base. You get the idea. The mana base. Technically 22 lands with Shatterskull Smashing there. 21? Yeah. 3 mountains, 5 forests, 8 basics. Pretty much the usual amount that I like with Topiary Stomper and Thunderherd Migration there. A single Boseiju. Again, more artifact, enchantment, destruction, just in case we absolutely need to. That Lair of the Hydra, the single copy of Karplusan Forest, which I am really... Oh, it's hard saving my wild cards and not finishing off this playset, but likely I'll still be opening up some more packs of this set, so cross my fingers I get at least another copy. Sitting on 7 rares and 4 mythics. That's decent. Sideboard. Speaking of Greasefang, Weathered Runestone. That stops the artifacts, vehicles from coming out of the graveyard. Stops anything coming from the graveyard. Non-land permanent cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. So it is actually better than Grafdigger's Cage. Covers a little bit more. Chances are you wouldn't need Grafdigger's Cage down on turn 1 anyways. The soonest you'd want to play something like that would be turn 2, so Weathered Runestone I think definitely is better. Hey Reggie, how's it going? How's it going? Glad to have you here. Just going over the list, changes tonight. Fantastic bits of interaction. Weathered Runestone, just on that to stop Greasefang, Rakdos midrange, Kroxa, the Death Titan guy, whatever you want to call him. Anything with Collected Company. Lots of that mono green ramp, mono green aggro, mono green elves, or Golgari elves. Sometimes they do splash that black, but also just casting spells from the graveyard. Sometimes there are a couple decks that revolve around that. But Weathered Runestone definitely brings the pain. I could keep it at 2. I see a lot of people have 1 or 2, but it's just so key in those matchups. And chances are, in those matchups, they may have some pretty good removal for, Huntmaster. I can see myself cutting Huntmaster completely, because there's a good chance he's going to die. Fatal Push, something like that. And then bring in all the Weathered Runestones. Maybe some of these other things, but seems like a decent switch. Something that should stick around quite nicely. Sweeper-wise, gotta have the sweepers, I feel. Faced quite a few elves. At least 2 elf decks tonight. Just before I started here. So 3 Anger of the Gods, 3 damage each creature. Exile them, can be pretty good. And then for a 4th sort of sweeper effect, Chandra, Awakened Inferno. Bringing in all 4 of those, but if we're against control, we can simply bring in Chandra, and that can be the silver bullet to help us chip away, perhaps with her emblems. Or in a pinch, we can do -X to remove something big, maybe a big flying shark, who knows what. But it definitely feels nice having this little bit extra help against Azorius, Jeskai control, potentially. And then Reckless Rage, more single target spot removal. Perhaps it may be a little bit too much. I don't need all 4 Inscription of Abundances, and then the 2 Reckless Rage, and 2 Bouncers Beatdown. But I really want to bring the pain to Greasefang and still be versatile. I can of course always keep Inscription of Abundance in. Doesn't matter who it is really. Greasefang, Bouncers Beatdown for a single green. We're going to exile Greasefang, likely. Well, you would hope. That's going to be nice. Don't have to worry about that version or that copy of it coming back from the graveyard. And Reckless Rage as well for a single red. It's all about taking down that Greasefang and buying time. Not having to worry about those scary artifact vehicles coming out of the graveyard. Ooh, man, that is not great. Finishing things off, the classic, fantastic Ripjaw Raptor. Got lots of fighting stuff. Anger of the Gods to ping Ripjaw. Reckless Rage, always lovely. Now previously, for a few nights, I did try Shaper's Sanctuary, but I'm not completely sold on it. I still think Shaper's is fantastic, and again, maybe Shaper's would be better than Ripjaw. Maybe a mixture of these, but when you get multiple Ripjaws. One is good enough against certain decks. You just get that second copy or that third copy, and you're going to absolutely drive home that card advantage. You're going to make them shed tears. Now that I think about it, I should check if my emojis are turned on. They're turned on? Oh. Excited. Yes, all right. We're in business. I say we just jump into the action. Yes, Grease Fang. Very annoying, very annoying. Oh, Unlicensed Hearse. Yes, Reggie. Absolutely. Unlicensed Hearse is also quite fantastic. In your Goblin deck. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Okay. But certainly, Unlicensed Hearse, I mean, it is pretty expensive in paper at the moment. I think the last time I checked it, it was hovering around $10, $15 US, I believe. Not entirely sure, but it does the trick. At the very least, it can eat graveyards, even if it's a deck that isn't graveyard related, or you can make use of your own graveyard. And then later on, you have a fantastic body. Maybe there's some little creature you don't want to attack with. Unlicensed Hearse, bam. That little creature crews it, and you're off to the races. Pretty much good in most stuff, I would think. But definitely good against graveyard-related things. Exiling 2 cards from a graveyard is nice. This hand, well, we can make it work. It'll have to be Rootbound Crag or Rockfall Vale for, mono black. That's going to be painful. You know what? I'm going to start off, I guess, Rockfall Vale. Doesn't really matter, but now that I see what they're on, I may need that Shatterskull Smashing to remove what might be mono black aggro. I'm thinking it's going to be mono black. Ooh, yeah, mono black, not good stuff. Scrap Heap Scrounger, can't block, but they can recur it from the graveyard. So, Anger of the Gods, that is going to be our ticket coming up. Hopefully we ramp fast enough. Definitely feels like we'll be able to. Now the question is, Thrashing Brontodon, block Knight of the Ebon Legion. We'll see. We could sacrifice Thrashing to also later on destroy Scrap Heap Scrounger. That's something we'll keep in mind. If they use removal on Thrashing in any sort of way, we can respond to that removal by sacrificing it. So that could actually be pretty nice now that I think about it. Let's wait and see what they do. If they remember, we can respond to removal with Thrashing Brontodon's ability. It doesn't look like they got a third land. This is good. Oh, okay. Well, they were stumbling in the land department. Fortunate for us, but nasty things can happen. I'm thinking Weathered Runestone might be nice here. They don't have a whole lot of recursion from the graveyard. Maybe they have more we didn't see. Scrap Heap Scrounger can be problematic, but if Anger of the Gods simply exiles it, we won't have to worry about it coming back anyways. So Anger it definitely is. And Bouncer's Beatdown. Oof. And Ripjaw. Yeah. Reckless Rage. Let's do that. Huntmaster, I can imagine. Yeah. Inscription of Abundance. Anger of the Gods definitely is going to bring the hurt. That's for sure. Yeah, I'll keep the one shifting in. I was thinking of cutting that final shifting for Chandra, but I'm liking the looks of that. Tons of interaction. Maybe it's too much, but this deck can get out of control pretty quick. Ziggy Starscream. That's a pretty cool name. I mean, there's nothing early. I think we feel positive. We'll get it. We'll get it. It's nice seeing the Reckless Rage. Bouncer's Beatdown would be very nice, but yeah. I got a good feeling. We'll see Thrashing Brontodon, Topiary Stomper, something like that, at least by turn 3. we've got a pretty good chance to see something we can play. Oh, okay. I thought it was a Thoughtseize. Phew. Oh, there it is. Like I was saying. Now, hopefully Marauding Raptor sticks around long enough that we can use Reckless Rage on somebody. We might be able to respond to Knight of the Ebon Legion's activated ability, giving it +3/+3, killing it with Reckless Rage while they've spent that mana and it's just hanging on the stack there. But that anger is looking pretty good. Ooh, Bouncer's beatdown as well. I feel like I'd want to wait until I'd have at least one extra with Marauding. Gonna hope there's no Fatal Push. Nuts. Ah. Should have listened to my gut. We don't have any guaranteed play with Marauding next turn anyways, so there wasn't a whole lot of value we could have gained from it, unfortunately. Yeah, that would have been better. Yeah, that's all right. Jump the gun a little bit. Always room for improvement, learning, and whatnot. They'll certainly power up one of these knights, I would imagine. Oh, they do not. Interesting. Oh, Spawn of Mayhem. Yeah, that can be bad. Hopefully we can... Oh, we can kill... Oh my goodness. We can kill it with Reckless Rage, because that's awesome. And then we'll just hold on a second for Bouncer's beatdown. See if they power up one of the knights. Yeah, one red to take out Spawn of Mayhem. Oh, it is a beautiful, beautiful sight to see. Alright. Hopefully we get that 5th land next turn for Regisaur Alpha. Oh, phew. Okay, that would have been not nice. Yes, Reggie, it absolutely was pretty sweet. Man, Spawn of Mayhem would have certainly caused us a headache if it had stuck around. Usually it does. I don't always start with or have a lot of single target interaction. That, okay, got him. Good. That's a pretty strong start to tonight. Hopefully it continues. Don't want to jinx myself, but lots of good interaction there, that's for sure. Definitely, any dinosaur list, I would suggest people try out Reckless Rage. It's not too expensive, although the price actually has gone up quite a bit. I would imagine it's come down, but feather decks and other decks that can replay cards from the graveyard or just straight up get them back. Reckless Rage has been pretty popular because it's a lot of damage, does the trick usually. Clown Copter, oh, I was wondering if we would get something to play. We did, luckily with Shifting, but yeah, Reckless Rage at 4 damage, instant speed for a single red. Pretty powerful stuff. This hand is looking more and more powerful as the turns go by. Shifting next turn, Regisaur the turn after that. Hopefully they don't have a lot of removal, but they certainly will have, well, enchantments. Yorion enchantments. Our first of the night. Now I could go Shifting. I could also go Huntmaster and nah, I'll just go with Shifting. And hope for the best. Leyline Binding, probably a pretty good chance, and definitely it's very nice having Carnage Tyrant with these Yorion decks running around. You don't have to worry about super cheap answers. Oh, they have a baffling end. Okay. It's a good thing we didn't play Huntmaster. But we may see that Leyline Binding on Shifting this turn. Oh, no. Okay, wow. This is very good. My. I hope. Hopefully it's no Fires of Invention coming down this turn, but I'm not too worried at the moment. At the very least, we've got another Regisaur next turn, but oh, there's the binding. Hopefully it's not back to back. I jinxed myself. Let's hope we see Thrashing Brontodon. But at least we are at 6. We can go Huntmaster plus Regisaur Alpha coming up here. That's always a lovely feeling when I get the chance to do that. Never gets old. But definitely Thrashing. We'll try and get an attack off with... Ooh. I want to take out Enigmatic Incarnation if possible. But they're going to sacrifice one of those. That's not too bad. It's pretty bad still, but we can continue to bring some painful pain, I guess. As hasty as humanly possible. As much damage as humanly possible. Doesn't seem like they'll want to block with an agent or reflection, but one of those things has to block for them to survive. Maybe we don't even need Thrashing Brontodon. They'll get another, maybe get another Agent of Treachery. Leyline Binding. Yeah, I think they'll definitely sacrifice that Leyline Binding again. But they don't really want to give us a Shifting Ceratops. I wouldn't think. Well, maybe that won't be too bad. Sarah Paragon. Oh. That is not so bad. At least we do have a creature. And we can attack with it. In fantastic fashion. Let's go. That's pretty cool. They get to cast a permanent? Yeah. Replaying stuff. Nasty. So we may want, well, some graveyard interaction if they're going to be replaying stuff. Definitely Weathered Runestone is going to stop Enigmatic Incarnation from getting creatures. Sarah Paragon from replaying things from the graveyard. Weathered Runestone really is going to be our ticket against this deck. Partially why I wanted Weathered Runestone. Titan of Industry, that's not fun either. Eek. I might do it. Well, that will certainly do it. A very slim chance we could have made something happen. But whether it is, we're going to weather that storm that they brought on us. Inscription, don't exactly need Inscription against this deck. We really need to shut down all the nasty cheating stuff that they're going to try and do. Killing creatures? Well, that could help. Nothing really black related. Definitely don't think we need Bouncer's Beatdown, that's for sure. Reckless Rage? Chandra. I want to do a Chandra for sure. I did see they like that, whatchamacallit, where it? Baffling End. I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Yeah. Keep it like that. Hope we get that Weathered Runestone. We got him as close as possible. If we would have had, you know, maybe an inscription, that certainly would have done the trick for us. I don't always live with it. There are some ways. Back to nature, Reggie, for 1 in a green, instant speed, destroy all enchantments. That would certainly do the trick. I'm just kind of trying out some different tactics against this Yorion deck tonight with Weathered Runestone, not having to worry about them cheating out stuff with Enigmatic Incarnation, really slowing down that angle. Hopefully it's enough. And then Thrashing, of course, right here, if we really need to get rid of Enigmatic Incarnation or Leyline Binding that has exiled something. But yes, absolutely. Back to nature. Uncommon from M15, I think. Hard to say exactly. I can't quite remember. But it's an uncommon available on Arena. Recently just came out with the first Explorer anthology. So check it out. Jam, I don't know, at least 2 in the sideboard. Maybe 3 if you really hate this deck. But it feels pretty safe so far. I'm quite excited for Weathered Runestone, definitely. I'm going to try for Huntmaster plus Marauding. I feel they could have that baffling end to exile one of these guys. If that's not the case, it's going to be very good. A slight risk here. Hopefully it pays off. Trial of Ambition. Nuts. Huntmaster. Yeah. Oh, we got the land. Phew. Alright, maximum aggression and power and damage. Let's hope it's enough. But I would say Boseiju, whatchamacallit, destroying an artifact or enchantment or a non-basic land, plus Thrashing, plus Weathered Runestone. I'm thinking it'll be enough against these Yorion decks. Oh, okay, boom, lights out. They had nothing. Good stuff. We didn't have to even show them the fact that we have Weathered Runestone. That could potentially surprise them. Of course, Baffling End, I believe it can exile a non-land permanent. It may just be a creature, but Leyline Binding, of course, could exile Weathered Runestone. That would not be a pretty sight. I think I'll keep it as is, although the Inscription of Abundance. Nah, I'll keep it as is. Hopefully we see that Weathered Runestone. Ooh, well, it's not Weathered Runestone, but this does look quite... Oh, yeah, definitely with that third land. Absolutely. Plenty of ramp. Lovely seeing Chandra. I think that's going to play a pretty big part, but in case they do have that Baffling End, going to get Marauding Raptor. I'll be able to go Thunderherd plus Marauding Raptor next turn, just because I do have that 4th land. It's always, again, one of my favorite things. Or Thunderherd plus Huntmaster sometimes, whatever it is. Stably ramp. Keep things going that way. Don't have to worry about a Baffling End on a land, because that's just not possible. It could get very nasty next turn. Potentially, we could just slam Chandra, and that would help, I think. Well, Thrashing Brontodon 100%. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Big time. Marauding for 2, Thrashing for 2, and then we're still left over with 1 to sacrifice Thrashing. Lights out. Gotta go instantly. Pretty costly, and we don't get that value from the Marauding Ping, the temporary buff in power. We don't get a swing with Thrashing Brontodon before we sacrifice it, but in a pinch, sometimes you gotta do stuff like that. And I just hope they don't have a second copy in hand. I think that's really made them shed some tears, although Enigmatic Incarnation. Yeah, oh, absolutely, it is better than nothing. Yeah, Leyline Binding too, that is... Pretty good, pretty good. Well, we're not dead yet. If I could get Chandra to sweep everything, 3 damage, taking out Agent, our Marauding, unfortunately, and yeah, no, that's not going to do it. Now we'll wait and see if we get another land or a Anger of the Gods, but that is pretty not nice. That should be illegal. So you can see even taking out Fires of Invention really does not much of anything. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Yep, that is not another land or an Anger of the Gods, and that will certainly do it. Yeah, I'm thinking it's got to be Back to Nature, maybe. This game plan may not be enough, but I'll keep it in for, you know, the next couple matches perhaps, but after such a strong showing like that, with Back to Nature destroying all enchantments, that certainly would set them back. Big time. Take out those Leyline bindings, get all your stuff back, Enigmatic Incarnation. Don't even let it get to their end step when they can sacrifice another enchantment to get a creature. If you just take it out, they're just wasting all their resources, getting nothing for it. Yes, JDX, how's it going? I am early. Been going for about half an hour now. Feeling pretty good, although did face that painful Enigmatic Incarnation list. Was not so good. This hand, kind of iffy. Early Arfie. Yeah, well. 2 mulligans from the opponent does make me feel... Oh, ooh, okay. Why did you not know? What? I wanted to surprise you, you know? Well. Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Before Reggie, 100%. Very good stuff. That's okay. You will be able to jump back right afterwards in lovely, splendid, fantastic fashion. That's the keeper. Yeah. That's okay, though. You don't get to experience it live, but you still get to experience a very good chunk. Might still go to about 11:30, maybe 11. So, oh. What do we have here, folks? Rakdos dinosaurs, maybe. What the heck is going on? My goodness. Well, this is unexpected. They must have some shenanigans going on. Huh, this is odd. And my evil twin, yeah, I know. I can't believe it. Combo something. It's something nasty this way comes. Oh, phew, we got that second forest for Topiary Stomper. Hopefully it's not such a nasty combo and they get it this turn, but we shall see. Maybe it's just Rakdos, Dinos, aggro. I don't know. Tempted to go Topiary Stomper. I think I gotta go with Regisaur Alpha to have stuff to block the Maraudings and take them out. Could have the Fatal Pushes and stuff for the token, but we shall see. Double stomp, huh? Okay. Oh, interesting. Well, whatever it is, I really want to know what it is. My goodness. I don't know. We saw the Bone Crushers. Maybe it wasn't combo as just wanting to be even more accelerated with the Marauding Raptors. But you don't get the benefit of Marauding pinging Bone Crusher Giant, so maybe oftentimes they stay as a 2-3. They were just trying something different. I do feel good that I took them down, though. Absolutely. Oh, your guys' guess is as good as mine, that's for sure. Super hyper? Yeah. Super hyper aggro Rakdos mid-range, or maybe it's not so much mid-range. Yeah, lots of cheap stuff. Oh, this looks pretty good. Nothing for 2, unfortunately, but plenty of lands, Topiary. That's not so good. Mono green elves. Like I was saying, as I was talking about the list tonight at the very... we got something funny going on here. Something funny indeed. Maybe this is the combo deck. Bard class, perhaps? Something funny. Something funny. Man, they're ramping good. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, I could see myself taking it out with Boseiju. Let's do it. Let's just do it. I don't like Fable of the Mirror Breaker at all. They get to ramp, unfortunately, but well, if I have 2 up, I think I'll do it. Get that Topiary ramp for sure. I could go Regisaur next turn. Possibly Domri plus Thrashing Brontodon. But I may want to take out Magda, just to stop their treasures. Oh, it's some Gruul. I don't know. But definitely does seem like Anger of the Gods and Chandra Awakened Inferno are going to be painful in game 2. Really seem like that would be good. Yeah. Oh, it says Gruul, Magda, Treasure, Ramp, Nastiness. Yeah. Magda, my sights are set on you. Old Knob. Ugh. Comboing, yeah. Old Gnawbone, making a bunch of treasures. Sacrificing 5 treasures. Ish. Okay. Never quite faced this deck before, the Magda Treasures Dragons deck. Certainly seems scary, that's for sure. But Anger is going to shut him down. Yeah. Or if we have that single target interaction, just take out Magda pretty much on sight, I feel. Now, do we have a chance at all? I don't think so. No. That's okay. We know what we need to do, and we have the heat to bring the pain against that deck. Weathered Runestone actually would stop them cheating out big dragons, but Anger of the Gods would simply keep things clear. Ripjaw, well, switch that with Shifting, definitely feels pretty good. Even though Shifting, Reach could possibly block a dragon, they may just never get to the dragon. And I definitely like it drawn stuff. Thrashing Brontodon, maybe not needed quite as much. Gotta drop something else though. Inscription? I don't think we need Inscription. Could get behind Reckless Rage though. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Hopefully going faster and definitely keeping a hand that has Anger of the Gods. Maybe mulligan once to hopefully see it if it's not in the opening hand. It's too good to keep, unfortunately. That is a very nice looking hand indeed. 2 Thunderherds thrashing. I like it. And the Queen too. Feels like there would be a pretty good chance we get to see here. Seems they don't interact too much, they just get a bunch of little creatures down, ramp out to that big dragon with Magda. Hopefully, with the changes I made, I'm gonna bag the win. Ooh, on fire tonight. Just like Anger of the Gods. Oh yes, Reggie, there is Raging Swordtooth. 1 damage to each other creature. Raging Swordtooth actually would be pretty fantastic. 1 damage would take out Magda there. Forerunner of the Empire, whenever we play a dinosaur, Forerunner deals 1 damage to each creature. We don't have to deal 1 damage, but yeah, a couple things. Regisaur, Raging Regisaur, I think. Whenever it attacks, you deal 1 damage to any target. A couple things, definitely. But thrashing. Stop some of that aggression, although there may not be a whole lot we can do. Didn't really have anything else to play with the Thunderherd, accelerating stuff out. Got plenty of lands. I've had maybe a Carnage Tyrant or Chandra, certainly. I would want to get to 6 next turn, but definitely some dinos that deal damage to everything could be something to consider. Raging Swordtooth, though, that'd probably be my biggest thing. Oh, we got it, folks. We got it. Bam, we're in business. Let's get that land just so I don't forget in my excitement. Phew, this is pretty sweet. I think this is the time to do it. I could maybe have held off, but I felt I should do it now. Then we do get this benefit from thrashing, at least dealing 3 damage. I'll probably sacrifice thrashing next turn, take out Fable of the Mirror Breaker, not have to worry about them copying anything nasty. Imagine they'll play some creatures. Terror of the Peaks. Yikes. That could be problematic. We just hope Thrashing and Ripjaws stick around. I don't think they'll ping Ripjaw, that's for sure. That wouldn't make sense. Or Thrashing. We might get them. But definitely seeing Terror of the Peaks, Reckless Rage, you see Terror's toughness of 4. Reckless Rage definitely would have done the trick. Just a painful Gruul list. think they were hoping to copy Terror of the Peaks and kind of get us that way, but luckily Reflection does have summoning sickness there. We got a bit of time, I hope. Great Henge. Don't have a lot of time. Well, Thrashing Brontodon to take that thing out, that's for sure. Oh, Regisaur Alpha to give the Queen haste. Boom. That's the top deck of top decks. My goodness, let's go, let's go. Yeah. Look at that. I can't click all attack fast enough. Whew. I was getting worried there. I was feeling the terror of the pain that deck was going to bring, but seeing Terror of the Peaks, I want that Reckless Rage. Yes, yes, Reggie, that was... I was happy enough just to get Ghalta down, but, I mean, like I said at the start, Regisaur Alpha, all dinos haste, 2 bodies, it's just good. But in moments like that, in a pinch, just finish them off. Definitely 2 copies of Ghalta. I don't think I can really ever go back to 1. Even though there are those nights where I see Ghalta a lot, most games and matches with that single copy too, increase it a bit. Maybe up to 3. And again, I have done 4 copies of Ghalta, like a crazy person at sometimes. But, yeah. I'm thinking I keep Chandra in. Thrashing, definitely to take out some problematic stuff, for sure. Well, I do have to take out something. I think it's got to be Chandra and a Carnage Tyrant. Cut a little bit off the top, and I know Reckless Rage is going to be welcome. That's for sure. Oh, that looks pretty fantastic. I was even thinking of cutting Domri, so lovely that we're seeing the copy again. Yeah, definitely a keeper. I think there's a good chance Domri sticks around. Man, this art, I love it. I think it'd be pretty cool as a card sleeve as well. Hopefully we get that at some point, and just seeing the Thunderherd now too, whew, we're in business. I think I'll probably play Ripjaw next turn just to stop some of their aggression. Domri the turn after that, but probably Regisaur. Domri, of course, I don't want to play it into an open board. That's just asking for him to get killed. Yes, yes, absolutely, Reggie. Pretty darn expensive on paper, unfortunately. I did splurge a while back on eBay. I looked for the best price on Stomping Ground. I bought the original art from the first time we visited Ravnica way back in 2008, 2007, something like that. Man, that is nostalgia. I was playing Magic. That's basically when I started playing Magic, so it does bring back the nostalgia factor, and I get Stomping Ground, which I'm normally using in my decks anyways. So it felt like a win-win for me. Took a little bit to search for the best price, and eBay, of course, is always kind of sketchy a little bit. You hope you get the card in good condition, and luckily I did. Left playing EDH. Ah, I see, I see. Zorn. Oh, I have not seen Zorn in a long time. I don't know why they're attacking. It does not make a whole lot of sense. Huh. Interesting. Well, I think we just got to kill the Zorn. Ripjaw was born to kill Zorn. Oh man, that would be nice if we could use Topiary. But I'm going to leave that Ripjaw behind just to protect Domri. We might potentially get Ghalta next turn if we play our cards right. Domri definitely is the all-star. I think we took out Zorn at the perfect time. And Magna too. Or Magda. Maybe they thought Ripjaw couldn't block and they kind of goofed a little bit. I feel like that was the case. Or they just really wanted to make those treasure tokens. And they didn't expect Zord to get killed next turn with fighting it. Oh, they do have another. That Anger of the Gods is going to be good. Actually, they're going to get a dragon with this goblin attacking. Oof, painful. At least we do get a draw card. Hopefully it's something that can help us take out whatever they play. Hey, Retro Hits, how's it going? I've been doing good. Yes, JDX. Christmas themed. Quite there's that Anger. They're going to sacrifice those tokens to get a dragon, though. They are pajamas. I do have matching bottoms, although I'm not wearing the bottoms. I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing something for a bottom. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Yeah, let's get that Domri ramping. Regisaur plus Ghalta. Nice, fantastic aggression there. I think? No. 4? No, we can't quite do it. Ripjaw instead. Get the draw, then still get Ghalta. Yeah. Maximum of, yeah, if I have to go for, 12 hours, something like that, I may have to consider a depends. Depends on how much I've drank. Oh, almost 1.06. Very fantastic to hear. You're getting up there. Okay. Well, maybe, I'll download Gundam Evolution after this. It does certainly sound pretty good from what you said. Yeah. Adam, absolutely. That was a pretty insane turn. I felt some way I was going to get Ghalta down. Absolutely. Although I'm still worried about those 5 treasures that Magda has. Sacrificing them to get Terror of the Peaks, potentially. Reflection to copy Terror of the Peaks and do a lot of damage to us. That might actually kill us. I'm thinking Terror of the Peaks. Old Gnawbone, that's not bad. It's a legendary, so they can't copy it with Reflection of Kiki-Jiki. Server issues, okay. Rage quit, the usual stuff, I guess. I was thinking I could have angered. They would have responded with Magda's thingamajig. Still would have gotten the dragon, but we would have taken out Reflection. I was thinking I'd rather get Ghalta. I felt pretty safe being at 16 life at the moment. Yeah. Gundam Evolution. I'm gonna give that a look. Gonna get another nasty... Oh, this will do it. Sacrifice 5 of these. Terror of the Peaks. Copy it with Reflection. Bam. Lethal. Should be lethal. Definitely, that's got to be lethal. Yes, it would be nice. I'm all but certain it's lethal. Huh. Every melee unit having a one-hit stun. Ugh. Yikes, that does sound scary. That doesn't make sense. That sounds pretty imbalanced. It's kind of interesting games how they balance the melee part of things. Sometimes they buff them too much because they're not good at all versus ranged. Sometimes they have to get creative. My goodness. Like I thought, that terror. Oh, we're alive. Oh my goodness. All right. It is over. Absolutely. I think they could have done that differently. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think they could have something there. I feel they had a different line. Although old Gnawbone got him the treasures enough to sacrifice to get another terror. Huh. Who knows? That does sound pretty interesting. Hey, it builds community. If there's something painful, a big nasty target, whether it's a specific deck that, you know, everyone's facing in Arena, or some nasty one-hit stun combo melee mech, brings people together to take down that big, bothersome, whatever it is. That would be pretty fun though. You see it, and you all just know what to do. Focus fire. I don't think anything is going to survive that. I hope those mechs can't survive all the focus fire. It would be fun though. Ooh. Super armor. That does not sound fun. This hand looks pretty fun. 2 lands, a lot of stuff for 2. Nothing much more to say. We'll see what they play if I feel safe to go Huntmaster. You know, if it's something black or red, I probably won't want to go Huntmaster. Play it safe with this. Yeah. Just a guess. I am getting that forest. Hopefully it's a 4th land next turn. I could go Huntmaster plus Topiary Stomper. Always lovely. At the very least, just Topiary Stomper. A Thoughtseize. Blood Tithe Harvester. It's rough, but the art on Sulphurous Springs is pretty fantastic, I gotta say. There's just something about it. It's pretty cool. 1 Huntmaster makes sense. Oh, we got it. We got it, folks. I think we got a good chance here. Huntmaster for 2, Topiary for 2. Woohoo. It's about the most excited you may ever hear me. Came in comfy, became bones. Absolutely, yeah. So good they stayed forever and just never got out. Although I guess maybe that thing is alive in there. What with Rakdos colors? Yeah, I could see that being a thing. A gun tank alt. 2 map sizes away. That sounds broken. 2 map sizes, my goodness. Yeah, I'll have fun. I won't rage. It'll be a good time, as always. I think we're feeling pretty good, at least this game. Oh, absolutely. Adding on from the original Springs, that was lovely art to begin with, but just calling back to it, I do appreciate it. We did get our benefit from Marauding, unfortunately. Didn't live long, but we got some stuff that at least they have to jump through hoops for the fatal pushes. We've seen 2 already, so a very good chance we won't see any more. I hope. At least we have shifting to provide the pain. Possibly getting to 7 next turn. 7 lands, that is. If we draw 1 and then go Thunderherd Migration. I guess not, but They do take 2. Not so bad. That does sound nasty, though. Oh, okay, okay. Low casting kill card. Yeah, 100%. Well, whatever it was, gone. You were right, Adam. Yes, yes. That does sound like fun. The chat does sound pretty good. Hopefully there's chat in Arena at some point. Of course, you have the option to turn it off. It's not that bad. People are worried about hearing nasty things. Mute. There's mute for a reason. I'd like in-game voice chat and text chat in Arena. But certainly, that sounds pretty fun with Gundam. Now, Rakdos. Bouncers beat down for sure. Anger of the Gods, 100%. Chandra. Ripjaw. Draw a lot of stuff. Now, they don't do a whole lot of graveyard things. Oh, Toxic if you love kind of being a part of it. Some people love the feeling, the atmosphere that it brings. Yes, yes, I know you. I don't think I need to bring in Weathered Runestone against this deck, though. Even with Kroxa, we're still going to smoke them. Not a whole lot of stuff they bring back other than this thing. Yes, get that. Okay, okay. We'll talk later. Switch Shifting Ceratops with Ripjaw, Inscription. Yeah, don't really need that. Chandra, keep it in. Thrashing. Nah. Drop that guy, bring in Rickus Rage. Yeah, okay. Off to the races. Bragging rights, absolutely. If you got 2 teams going back and forth, whoever wins that, it's going to feel extra satisfying. Definitely. That works. That works. I may not have wanted to go Marauding Raptor turn 2 anyways, so we got the turn 2. Lair of the Hydra as well. Still, turn 2 Thunderherd to get that source of red. We're going to put them to bed. Lights out. I think they'll take Thunderherd, unfortunately. Nuts. Hopefully. I'm just glad I didn't see turn 1 Thoughtseas. Oh, they messed up big time. That is not what you should have done. Absolutely not what... Phew. As I always say, you can't kill a land. You can, but this deck can't kill a land. We're off to the races. That is good. Make us discard a card. That's not a problem. Oh yeah, no. Don't, no place for nasty stuff. Friendly, toxic banter between people. I can appreciate that. Nah, I'm going to get another source of green just in case. Probably only need 1 from now on, although we do have Anger of the Gods, so maybe I should have grabbed that. Anger of the Gods and Chandra. Oh, absolutely. Wrapper into Stomper. Well, we're at 5. Now the question is... Actually, there is no question. Regisaur... Take out Liliana, that is what you do. And you hope they don't have a second copy. But playing it safe. Thunderherd, if you see something painful, get you to 4 lands on turn 3, and then you can go Marauding plus Topiary, Huntmaster plus, well, Topiary. It's nice. Adapts based on, the first land or 2 that you see. Whatever you suspect the opponent might have or might try to do. And we should get to 7 lands next turn with this other Topiary. Hopefully we don't have to discard it. That'd be nice, attacking with that guy as well. I'm wondering what he's holding. He's got that 1 black up. Can't take out Regisaur Alpha with a 1 black or 1 red, so certainly that's all I'm going to attack with. Aha, I see. Okay, okay. Still should be good, I think. Huntmaster, I would have actually taken out the token. Huntmaster isn't doing a whole lot for me, yeah. Oh shoot. What are we going to do? Well, we're at 7. We'll get to 8. Bam, this is nice. I could attack with Lair of the Hydra. I could also have another Fatal Push. I'd attack with Lair of the Hydra if I could get it to at least 4, maybe 5, but maximum aggression it is. I think that's what we got to do. I'm going to sacrifice that zombie, unfortunately. Bone Crusher. Interesting. Well, it still feels okay, but Calatus is going to get big. This is not good. I think the fact I've seen Calatus, I really want that Reckless Rage and the Bouncer's Beatdown. That stuff's coming in. Pretty sure I brought it in. Yeah. Inscription of Abundance as well would be very nice. We could still pretty easily take out Calatus, even when it gets to 2 counters. Topiary Stomper would become a 6/6 with the counters, and it would still trade with that guy. That'd be nice. The anti-life gain dino, Rampaging Ferocidon. All players can't gain life. Yeah, 2 of those. I could see that. Haven't faced really anything life gain related. Celestia Angels, mono white life gain. I think a lot of that stuff is more common in best of 1. But I want to take out Calatus while I get the chance. This feels good. Yeah, Rampaging Ferocidon. In a pinch. I think that's a good suggestion. Slapping a couple in the sideboard. I thought there might be something like Fatal Push, but I would still rather have taken down... Oh, Marauding it is. Good stuff. Get her done. I hope. They don't have anything too scary. Well, just keep slamming good stuff. Let's get her done. Wow. I like this. They don't really want to block Ripjaw. It would be nice if they did. They're wondering about their chances. It was definitely very key taking out Calatus there with the 2 Topiary Stompers. That slowed him down. Oh, I'll draw a card and take out a Bone Crusher. I like it. Just doing that to get the Fatal Push, the requirement, and then take out the other Topiary. I don't know. Chandra. Not too bad. She is going to be a little bit problematic, but they got to do minus whatever. She's at 1, so the token is going to take her out quite nicely. We don't have to worry about that so much. Token is guaranteed absolutely to take her out. Oh, but Bouncer's beatdown, yeah. 3 plus 3, 6. Oh, exactly lethal. Is it? Is it, folks? It is. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Whew. Math is for blockers, but sometimes math is for Lair of the Hydra. Oh, okay is right. Yeah, yeah. That was good. Yeah, it does negate 2 attacks. No. I don't know. Who knows? But certainly this interaction, higher interactive list tonight is doing the trick. Maybe if I get into Diamond, I'll celebrate after the stream by downloading that Gundam game. Yeah, it's a little blah. I don't mind taking it too much, especially because I play dinosaurs. There's a lot of painful matchups. I felt the pain often enough. I take these wins because they even out. Yeah. But versatile interaction. Inscription of Abundance, technically, as long as we have a creature, we still get benefit. We can either gain life, slap the counters on the creature and just do a little bit more damage, increase the clock. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, like pizza. I just had that last night. That's 2 lands would be nice. That is not. Okay, much better, much better. I'll send Inscription to the bottom. Yeah. Pizza is bad. Oh, no, pizza is amazing. Pineapple. Super fruit pizza. Pineapple and whatever else, really. But at least there's no counterspell. Mono blue spirits it is. This could get ugly. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Adam. Soggy sauce, cheese rock hard. That is still good pizza because it's pizza. Now I would like to try for Domri or Thrashing. Either one is going to get countered. Let's draw out that counter spell. I'd rather have Domri resolve versus Thrashing here. IKEA pizza. Ooh. Geistlight Snare. You're basically guaranteed if they have mana up, it's well, it's probably nothing good. Curious Obsession. Oh, I never would have guessed. I've never seen a spirits deck put that on one of their spirits early. Man. Hopefully I can do something about it. Hopefully that is the only counterspell they had in hand, but that's usually not the case. That's okay. I don't care how many cool points I have. Pizza is good. Oh, okay. Well, hey, if you ever want to read cards, you don't want to search it up on Scryfall or whatever, I could definitely pause for a second and read them for you. Always, 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 always. Well, hopefully we get to Carnage Tyrant. Yes. Lofty Denial and Geistlight Snare, and I do not like this deck. Luckily, I haven't really faced it a whole lot. Certainly Shifting Ceratops, of course, is maybe going to be the ticket. We may not have it early enough at this point, though. I would like Anger of the Gods as well, but that's almost not guaranteed to happen. Well, we'll see if this eats out another counter spell. It does not. Well, okay. We're not dead yet. Oh, absolutely. Still fantastic. Near 30, yeah. Yeah. I would imagine that Stomping Ground art in foil is, that's going to be pretty sweet. Looks like they want to bounce Marauding. But again, we may just be dead, unfortunately. As is the case often enough with spirits. Just, barf counter spells and, win. 8. Yeah, we'd have to block Faceless Haven to win. But I got some painful stuff for him. Faceless Haven, yeah, it does the trick. Hopefully, I would really like to see this Stomping Ground in foil. Absolutely. Well. I wonder if Shifting Ceratops is going to be good in this list. Just a guess, no. Thrashing Brontodon, get rid of that. Definitely the Reckless Rage. Potentially Bouncer's Beatdown, even though it is a little bit costly. Still, instant speed interaction is nice. I think we could try Anger. If we can catch them with it, kind of test the waters, use our best guess whether or not they do have a counter spell. Yeah, Anger's going to be nice. Maybe draw out those counter spells from playing other potentially nasty things, and then 2? Yeah, let's do 2. We got Reckless Rage, which is going to be very good, cheap interaction. If we do have to pay extra, chances are we will be able to pay extra with only having to spend 1. But I like Chandra. Can't be countered. Of course, that's the can't be countered Anger of the Gods, technically. I want that in. Kind of want a whole lot of interaction still with the inscriptions, but I feel like cut the 2. Still a decent amount. Yeah, I like it. Domri, yeah. I'm keeping Domri in. If we can land Domri somehow, protecting against the counter spells with its ramping, that's going to help us land creatures further on down the line. But, you know, shifting. If, oh, I see it, I keep it. Yep, 4 lands, boom. Nothing more to say. Could have been a little bit faster, of course. Oh, well. It is a little bit faster. This is, bam. We'll reveal shifting and see if they just don't instantly concede on the spot. I was thinking Mausoleum Wanderer might sacrifice itself for the shifting. Oh, talking about Chandra. Okay. Yeah, I remember. She is your favorite planeswalker. Understandable. She is pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh. At least we get a shifting next turn. And we should be able to take out that 1 Mausoleum Wanderer with the Reckless Rage. That's going to be nice. Yeah, you can't bounce it. Can't do nothing. Good luck. Yeah, that Reckless Rage. I'm going to try for that thing. It scares me. Just stopping them gaining or drawing a bunch of cards. Sometimes they just run away with things because of Curious Obsession there. Drawing so much. You know, you can't target it. Nope, nothing. Although I'll just threaten reach with shifting. They'll have to sacrifice Curious Obsession because they can't attack with that Mausoleum Wanderer that it's attached to. Clicking Fury, I know. They're like, why can't I do anything? Why can't I? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Good stuff is going on. Yeah, I was thinking of having it untapped. Thunderherd 2. Yeah, let's... Yeah. I'm going to reveal that. Hopefully this works. One left. Oh, interesting. Well. I like it. At the very least, they're not attacking with the one Mausoleum Wanderer, or maybe anything this turn. Probably don't want to. Oh, 100%. The Shifting Ceratops must stay in all the time, no matter what. Do it. Never cut Shifting Ceratops, at least in Explorer, that's for sure. Good stuff. Protection against green, that would be nice. Yeah. Even then, I think I would still use it. Let's try for that anger. As I was hoping, later on we have, I mean, maybe enough to spend the extra mana. Oh, okay, makes sense. It's eating out, or eating up a counter spell. I'm going to hold off on that Reckless Rage. I was thinking about trying Reckless Rage first, just in case they had a counter spell. So yeah, could have done that a little bit better. Oof. Try to take out this Rattle Chains. Maybe. Wanted to use up the mana. Eventually. Ceratops of Rage, yes. Geistlight Snare, nuts. We can't pay that extra. That's okay. We drew out another counterspell, which... Oh my goodness, friends. We've got another shifting on board. Whoa, no. I like this. Ghalta next turn for 2. We still will have 2 to give the shiftings reach, or we might just kill them. Something like that. Yes. Oh, look at that. Rage quit. That's the power of Shifting Ceratops. Just don't even attack and watch them suffer. Okay. Bringing a little bit more interaction. I could see that. Cheap interaction does seem to be the thing. Especially if it's gone late, you know, we're at 5-6 mana. Pretty good chance I would have enough extra to pay for the increased cost with Geistlight Snare, Lofty Denial, potentially. Inscription to take out something key. I like it. Thrashing Brontodon, taking out Curious Obsession, maybe, but if we have shifting, all we have to do is threaten to block, you know, the thing that Curious Obsession is attached to. Definitely Chandra's staying in. Carnage Tyrant. Yeah. Make Disappear, yeah. I know Make Disappear. That is scary stuff, to say the least. Keep it as is. I think we're looking good. definitely. Make disappear is painful. I just have to hope they don't bounce shifting. That is not a hand I want to keep, though. Oh boy. Wow, that's a lot better. My goodness. Ooh, what do I want to cut? Wow, wow. Nahiri decks in Modern. I haven't played around in Modern for quite some time. I think I may have to, unfortunately. I would like to keep her. Yeah. She goes to the bottom, but when I play Topiary Stomper, yes, because I search for a basic land, gets shuffled, pretty much guaranteed that she's going to be higher than the bottom, of course. So that is a very good point. If we can surprise them with Anger of the Gods, ooh, man, that is... Oh, we might. We might just get to do that. I'm going to try for Huntmaster. Pretend like there's nothing scary I have in hand. The most ooh, that doesn't sound good. They'll never expect Anger with Huntmaster, but maybe they'll use resources on Huntmaster to, I don't know, get rid of it. Something. See if they got a flashy one in play. Flash it in, deal with it. Let's try. Hope for the best. There's that counterspell. Always, always. Nuts. Try Raptor? Yeah, I was thinking about that. Raptor plus Topiary. Might have been good. Well, at least they have one less counterspell, and they don't have Curious Obsession yet. Yes, they do go first game 3-2, unfortunately. Okay, here it is. Draw out that counterspell. They're going to run out of options. That's alright. Because I wanted to go Topiary Stomper anyways. Might still just be dead, unfortunately, but I think we got a slim chance. Especially if we get to 5 with Inscription. Could take out something nice, gain a bunch of life, start to claw back. Want to preserve Huntmaster. They're probably pumping Ascended Spirit, whether we block it or not. Hasty Regisaur next turn would be good. I'll have to do something impactful, that's for sure. Ooh, I kind of like the looks of that. I'm going to wait and try for a fully kicked Inscription of Abundance. Good stuff. Good stuff. These songs are very relaxing. I do appreciate them as well. Whenever I get the chance to listen to them, that is. Although they probably have a counterspell anyway, so it doesn't really matter, unfortunately. Three, 4, 6. I either have a counterspell or something that gives hexproof to Ascendant Spirit, I think. Yeah, that certainly will do it. It took him way too long to play that counterspell. It was weird. Slow rolling for sure, for sure. I never get why it takes people that long. Counter it. That's okay. Sometimes nothing you can do, even when you have Shifting Ceratops. They just go first and you don't draw what you need. Fact of life. Waffle fries, ooh. What could waffle fries be on about? I can work with that, I think. We're on the draw. A little bit slow, but we would eventually have Marauding. Hopefully, that second source of green for Topiary Stomper there. Risky, for sure, but manageable, I think. Chick-fil-A waffle fries, ooh. Luckily, that thing is tapped. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. We get to reveal Marauding, stably ramp, get the second forest. Perfection. If it's a fourth land next turn, absolute perfection. If we can go Marauding plus Topiary, Shifting, Regisaur, all that good stuff. I think we'll have a decent chance here against Azorius Control. Yeah, that's got to be Azorius Control. Oh, Lair of the Hydra. I like to see it. Well, Marauding's the only dino we have. Use your counter spells on it. If you have it. Sensor, we would still be able to pay the extra one, so it might just be targeted removal on Marauding. Portable hole could be coming down. That's odd. Although it's not too odd. I think they have... I bet they have a lot more sweepers in hand. That doesn't make sense. Huh. They gotta have another sweeper in hand. Yeah. If you only had one, you wouldn't use it on just a Marauding. Odd. See what Domri gets us. Brontodon time? Yeah, absolutely. Ah, nuts. I mean, I could have gone Brontodon. Maybe they would have used the counter spell on it. And then I get Domri. But seeing... they might not have used it on Thrashing Brontodon anyways. Because it's not super threatening and they have sweepers. But Domri protecting against their counter spells is definitely something to get rid of. Teferi is not living past next turn. Can pretty much guarantee that. Esper, though, pretty interesting. They could have some black removal that take... Ooh. I don't think they have a counter spell for Regisaur, but we're about to find out. Because I would like a hasty queen next turn. That's alright. That's alright. You know what? I'm going to take Teferi down to 2, just so he can't bounce a Regisaur if, you know, he was hoping to do that. At least we draw a card. That's okay. Yeah, I guess I should have just swung at their face. You know what, I'm going to try for Huntmaster. Cross my fingers. I hope. No counterspell. They're thinking about it. Oh, yes. Good. Good. We still get shifting down for 3. We're left with that 1 green. Hasty. Take out Teferi. Unfairy, I hope. They could have some nice removal for shifting that isn't blue related. Yeah, counter this. Too late. We sealed their fate. Shifting is great. It is not late. Because of haste. Their life total is paced. Hey, we got lots of goodies in hand still. Definitely feels good. Oh, more lands too. I bet they have a counter spell. If they don't, that's alright. If they have removal that isn't blue based, you know, they'll use it up on Regisaur instead of shifting, and shifting might stick around a little bit better. If they have a sweeper, either way. But I still like holding shifting back against a deck like this. They gotta start expending some resources, or it could get ugly. Quick. Ghalta time, Adam. I hope it's Ghalta time. Okay. Good, good. It resolved. That feels positive. Timeout time. Maybe they're making us feel like, oh, we don't have much. They have a Settle the Wreckage in hand to exile all attacking creatures. They're trying to bluff. A list for paper dinos? I'd probably go something quite similar to this. Yeah, basically just this. I would think it'd be pretty similar. See if this Huntmaster draws out anything. We still would be able to play Ghalta if they countered Huntmaster. Oh, they don't. Oh yeah, everything is well, Explorer legal, this list, so yeah, you can play it in Pioneer and paper right straight away. Quite fantastic. I get to practice a deck that I can take an exact carbon copy down to my local game store. Perfectly the same. So it does feel pretty good. That's why I like Explorer. Eventually when it does become Pioneer, I get to play, they're still dead. I think they're still dead. Wow. We got him. We got him. Ghalta still for 2. Whew. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. Oh, that is a beautiful sight to see. Wow. But yeah, Reggie, fantastic fact about that. Easy. Yes. Pioneer Goblins. Oh, I see. A lot of decks are getting fleshed out. You might have to make some substitutes if you want to do Pioneer Goblins or something like that. You can still kind of keep the feel. But some decks might be exactly the same at this point in Explorer, even though they still have a lot of cards to add. Yeah, he didn't look both ways, that's for sure, Adam. That's certainly Chandra, which I am thinking of 2 more copies, or at least 1 more copy of Chandra. I could see myself bringing in 2 copies against a deck like this. This is a fantastic silver bullet. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be good. Yeah, I kind of want a 2nd copy. Just because it is so fantastic. But Shifting Ceratops, staying in Inscription, we don't need that. Let's get the sideboarding done. 3 copies of well, 2 main, 1 side. Ooh. If you see a 2nd copy of Chandra, it's not a bad day. You just get to add extra emblems that turn. The first one, you play the 2nd copy, you get a 2nd emblem, you stack it up to 3, 4. But have I heard of 5th Chandra? 6. There are ways to copy Planeswalkers, legendary permanents, I think. Ooh. Just keep going higher. Copy those emblems and sit back and laugh as the opponent gets crushed. Feels crushing defeat, but we gotta add something else in. I'm gonna say Inscription, just in case they got those samurai from the Wandering Emperor, the flying sharks, something like that. A judge called. Yes, it might. It might. Chandra M20. It definitely can be pretty good. I've seen a couple Chandra tribals. Yeah. Pretty nasty stuff, for sure. Wonder if they have a counter spell. Nuts. Do Thunderherd Migration because it's the less threatening thing and land is stable. I hope. I felt like a sensor. Worth the risk, I think. I'll still definitely try for double marauding next turn, although I'm sure one of them is getting answered. And, hey, look, seeing the only copy I have. Hopefully we see that Topiary Stomper ramp or the Thunderherd, which does make me feel a little bit sad that, well, it was countered. We'd be well on our way to seeing this thing. Hopefully it's no sweeper. Sweeper. Shatter the sky. Shatter our chances. Oh boy. They goofed. We got Carnage. Wow. I like it. Should have taken out a marauding. Because we're packing the heat. You see dinos, you should assume the nastiness is about. I got him, that's for sure. Maybe they have a Wandering Emperor. Or Settle the Wreckage. Or desperately search. Oh my goodness, look, they had 4 sensors. Wow, that is insane. You don't see that often. They're digging for a sweeper, that's for sure. Nope, you can't target Carnage. Nuts. That's a little painful. It's not completely painful. This Topiary getting us to 5. We may see 6 lands next turn, I hope. Extinction event though, exiling one way to get rid of Carnage Tyrant, or making us sacrifice it, invoke despair, mono black, nasty stuff. Shifting is pretty nasty. Hopefully it helps. We do have a second red source. We got the 2 Rockfall Vale, so we just need that 6th land. I could see that. Yeah, another Carnage first. Well, we can all expect the Wandering Emperor in a deck like this. It's, well, guaranteed, I would say. The Wandering Emperor is the bee's knees. That's a tough one. Oh, we got it. Okay, okay. The ultimate decision. Start the emblem clock. I do like the emblem clock. Ooh, that's a toughie. I think I'm going to start the emblem clock. We'll try the emblem clock. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's true. Although Chandra could take out the tokens with the -3. We'll see. Might be able to rack up enough emblems before they get too many creatures that can take out Chandra. Inscription can maybe take out one of those tokens, Carnage Tyrant, make it bigger with Inscription, gain a bunch of life, ping a bunch of times. Yes, a +2. We should be pretty safe from the Samurais, even if Wandering Emperor starts making a bunch of them. I don't think they'll have enough to take it down to +2. I mean, going up to 8 the second she lands, yeah, that is good. It feels a little salty. Chandra, oh man, I should have been using her a lot more. 1 or 2 copies somewhere in the 75 for times like this, she does it. Oh, they're not supposed to. Hey, we got our emblem. Start chipping away. But I could see that second copy, second or third. I like that suggestion. Maybe starting off with 2. Having her in, it doesn't matter who you're against. She is good. Targeted removal with -X, -3 for the sweeper, or the emblem. You get a second copy, you sweep a little more. You stack the emblems faster. Good against anything. Doesn't matter what deck it is. I think fantastic versatility with that version of her. There's the Chandra for 4, but I think I like Awakened Inferno better. Bouncing it, that's okay. Well, shifting. I like that instead. Yes, please. Take out Teferi, 100%. Oh, you forgot about the trample. Beautiful. Sneaky trample gets her done again, friends. They weren't mad before, they're mad now. And we still got Carnage Tyrant. Maybe they use a sweeper to get rid of shifting. Carnage Tyrant coming down. I don't think they have a sweeper. They made a samurai, so they don't have a sweeper. Ugh. That's not good. Carnage it is. Double Emperor. It's nice. I just hope they don't sweep Carnage Tyrant or Extinction Event. What are they thinking? I would imagine they have a counter spell for Inscription, but we'll still probably try and fight that samurai. Taking 2. Oh, Shark Typhoon. Well. Yeah, let's just do it. Fully kicked Inscription. Let's not mess around. They're completely tapped out. Do the most damage possible, gain the most life. Boom. I like it. Take them down as low as possible. Hopefully that does the trick. And the emblems too, pinging. If they can't gain life, do we have them? Maybe. I actually forgot about my own Chandra emblem. Now that I'm saying it. Oh, and the Thrashing Bont. Okay, I know what I want to do. This is lovely. Bet they have counter spells of some kind. Dead, I think. Got him. Wow. Whew. Esper control in 2. Yes, you said it, JDX. Absolutely. Easy indeed. Om nom nom. That is a beautiful, beautiful sight to see. I do have to drain the tank, as they do say. Leave the list up for you guys, but I'll be back in 1 second. Very quick, very quick. Okay. All right, back in business. Yeah, I think I'll keep things the same, but definitely the Chandra, Awakened Inferno. Man, I'm excited to start using at least one in the main, but probably two in the main. One in the sideboard, maybe two in the side. Nah, 4 in total would probably be overkill. One in the sideboard if I really just want to drive home that painful emblem. Yeah, ooh. Maybe Chandra's Incinerator. Legendary artifact. You can pay 1, tap it to copy the loyalty ability of a Chandra Planeswalker. So we could be stacking 2 emblems a turn with that. Maybe I make it a kind of splashy Chandra Planeswalker tribal list. Dinosaur tribal. I don't know. Not sure what I would call it. But that hand looks good. 4 lands, Huntmaster, Hasty Regisaur at some point, I hope. Rakdos, though. We can take him down. I think they're admiring that land. They just took a night. Grixis. Actually, I do feel pretty good about Grixis. In the past, it's been pretty nice. Huntmaster probably dead whatever turn I play it. I'll just get her down and get that out of the way. Seeing Bone Crusher, I'll probably cut Huntmaster completely in game 2. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to risk my luck. Risk the biscuit. Risk the dino. Just because they couldn't have killed it that turn. If they can't kill it this turn, the Hasty Regisaur, ooh. Nice. But for whatever reason, against Grixis control or any flavor of Grixis, seems like I've done pretty good. They run out of gas eventually. Maybe I've just gotten lucky whenever I have faced anything Grixis related. Stomp again. I'm not blocking, that's for sure. Stomp, Fatal Push, Bloodchief's Thirst. Play with Fire. Corpse Appraiser. Yeah, I'm thinking that. I was thinking of... Well, I couldn't have sacrificed Brontodon anyways before they discarded 2 cards, got 2 cards, or something like that. Yeah, it's probably got to be Brontodon. Yeah. Although they can't use it next turn because it does have Summoning Sickness. Yes. Topiary plus Brontodon. Let's do it. Hopefully they don't take out Brontodon. We'll see. Crossing my fingers. At least Brontodon could potentially deter some aggression from some of their creatures, although if they don't attack with Blood Tithe Harvester, we're going to have to keep in mind that they might tap it, sacrifice it, to give Brontodon -2/-2. Oh. I don't think it's an... Oh yeah, no, that's definitely alternate art. Creepy Jiki. I like calling it Reflection of Creepy Jiki. Pretty cool. I don't know which art I like better. Nuts. I risk that. That's not good. Anger of the Gods and Chandra are going to be pretty good game 2. Hopefully we can get out of game 1 with a win. Yeah, absolutely devastating. Game 2. My goodness. I'm excited for that. That probably could be it. Probably is it now, unfortunately. No good way to bust through that. We could get some interaction that would take out Reflection of Kiki Jiki. That might be nice. That's pretty good. Oh, absolutely. Bone Crusher. I mean, lots of people use Bone Crusher in dinosaurs, of course. Sort of more traditional Gruul. Bone Crusher, a little bit of Questing Beast, but oh. I know, if people from early Magic saw that, it would be the most expensive card if that was printed in, I don't know, one of those first early sets. People would lose their mind. It'd be $1,000 card instantly, something like that. Yeah, it would definitely be a few hundred, even back then when things weren't expensive. Now the question is, Reflection? That'd probably copy something. Something not good. Gonna be painful either way, so all or nothing. If we wait, we're definitely dead. With Reflection tapping and making copies of things. Necrotol, ooh. It is pretty crazy. Maybe one day they will run out of ideas. Kind of go back to old stuff, reprint it, change it up just a little bit so it is an exact reprint. But I think they still have lots of design space to explore. Yeah, that's going to be it. That's got to be it. If a Blood Tithe or Corpse Appraiser... Oh, okay. Yeah, I like taking out the Corpse Appraiser. We might have bought ourselves a turn. If Huntmaster survives, we can block Kroxa when it attacks us. Probably make a copy of Blood Tithe Harvester there, I would imagine. All is not lost yet. Now it is. Nuts. Okay, well. Anger of the Gods. Chandra. Bouncer's Beatdown. Reckless Rage. Ripjaw, yeah. Weathered Runestone, I'll still keep that out because mostly just Kroxa. Inscription, yeah, we can cut that. Huntmaster, yeah, I'm going to cut Huntmaster. Anger of the Gods is going to kill it anyways, potentially. Going to die to Fatal Push, Stomp, all that stuff that I mentioned. Gets us down to 60 quite nicely. I could see cutting Marauding Raptor. Yeah, let's cut Marauding Raptor as well. Bringing a bunch more interaction. I like it. Watch those fatal pushes just sit in their hand. The stomp doing nothing much. So much interaction, my goodness. Definitely hoping for... risk it. Don't risk it. I don't think I can risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Oh boy, here we go. This is getting intense. Gambling, Adam, you... Oh. Well, they see Anger of the Gods. They see all the painful stuff. They know we risked something, and if it pays off, it's going to be good. I think they get rid of Anger. Probably Anger. Domri. Oh. Domri, yeah. Oh boy. One more chance. Well. Oh, okay, we got the third land. Luckily. We're there. Phew. Thrashing it is, 100%. Oh, and yeah, I'll take that ping for thrashing. Of course, maybe they forget we can sacrifice it in response. I could have maybe sacrificed it to stop them discarding 2, drawing 2 if that's what they choose. Just 1, okay. Possibly could have gone Ripjaw as well, but Thrashing still could take out the Goblin, and again, if they use removal on it, I'll just sack it. Eventually. Ooh, that's not good. Yikes. We want to take that out very, very soon. Well, start with a Ripjaw, at least. Inscription of Abundance would be a pretty good thing. I mean, Sheoldred does have Death Touch, so we would also lose the thing that we target. Excuse me. Bouncer's Beatdown gonna be nice. If we can get a dinosaur at least that has 5 power, can trade with Sheoldred there. I don't think they'll attack with her. If they did, I would probably double block, because I don't like her. That's how much I don't like her. Okay, let's do it. All right. Hopefully they don't have a second one in hand. Land is nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. I jinxed myself. I should have suspected something was about. That's all right. Yeah. Thrashing plus anger. Get rid of that reflection. Really hoping for that Inscription of Abundance. Bouncer's beatdown as well. Ooh, Regisaur, that is nice. Too bad we didn't have an extra mana. That would have been really nice. See if they can take things out. Extinction event, nuts. That will certainly do it. Extinction event is always painful, and sometimes, well, they got extra copies of the fantastic Shieldred. Shellowdred. I still always call it Shellowdred. Before I read it close, and I was like, oh, that's not how you pronounce it. 5 toughness, that can be pretty hard to overcome. A lot of the dinos actually aren't at 5-4, of course. Topiary Stomper, Ripjaw Raptor. Shifting Ceratops maybe could have brought it in, but Reckless Rage also, it deals 4 damage. Doesn't kill Shieldred. Not too often you have to deal with that amount of toughness. Akazi. Hey Misty, how's it going? How's it going? Colors today is just back to Gruul. I'm using Marauding Raptor and Otepec Huntmaster. I love them so much, even though, well, tonight has been painful. I have seen Huntmaster and Marauding Raptor get killed pretty often. I just love their high risk, high reward with the cost reduction. Potentially explosive turns, but definitely something more traditional. If I had to choose my favorite list, it would be one that included, speaking of, Huntmaster and Marauding, even though it is a little bit riskier, unfortunately. Try my luck. Hope for the best. If it pays off, it pays off. Ooh. Revitalize. Oh, this is some weird shenanigans. I'm not sure what we got going on here. Phew. Oh, look at that. This is good. We got Marauding. We got Topiary. Fantastic. Black discarding. Okay, okay. Absolutely, absolutely. And I think it is a 7-6. Wait, I mean, which is even better than a 5-5, for sure. But yeah. Jund Dinos, Riding Regisaur, Misty. How about I do that tomorrow night? Just for you. And everyone else, of course, loves it. You might be thinking of Wayward Sawtooth. Also costs similar. Tuna green compared to Riding Regisaur's tuna black. Sometimes I kind of get those mixed up because they got big, powerful bodies. Oh, wow. Look at... I'm liking our chances here. Huh. Actually, what am I thinking? Regisaur plus Shifting. The Bad Breath Dino deck. I could see that, yeah. Maximum aggression, I say. I like it. I wonder what they're up to. But yeah, Riding Regisaur with Tamer Battle Rage. 1 in a red. We give Riding Regisaur double strike and trample. Trample alone, very important for something that big. Don't have to worry about it being chump blocked. Oh, we've got Crested Sunmare Indestructible Horse Tribal. Well, that is not something I expected, but it is something that we can deal with because we're just going to take it out. Fight is right. We will fight tonight. Guess it doesn't really matter if... Yeah, we still beat them. What am I thinking? Whew, okay, wow. Anybody watching right now, it's not something you expect. Crested Sunmare from Amonkhet, 3 and 2 white for a 5/5. Other horses you control have indestructible. At the beginning of each end step, each player's turn, if they gained life, create a 5/5 horse creature token. Man, that's got to be 2 years since I've seen this card. Wow. It is pretty flashy, very interesting. I was actually considering Horse Tribal for the upcoming April Fools, the next April Fools, but, well, we know what it's all about. We're going to have to definitely take out the Crested Sunmare whenever it drops. Lights out. Got to do it. A lot of big, costly things. A little bit of tokens. Creature, graveyard. Draw cards. I think Anger of the Gods and Chandra should be pretty good. Definitely want to keep Inscription. That would help us take out the Crested Sunmare along with Domri, which worked out in such lovely fashion. We probably don't need to... Probably don't need Thrashing Brontodon, I would imagine. No. Maybe one Huntmaster. Maybe all the Huntmasters, just because it dies to Anger of the Gods. Although, I would imagine they have some sort of counter spell, targeted removal package. Although we didn't see a whole lot of that. I'll keep it like that. Try our luck. More interaction to take out the Crested Sunmare, basically. That's probably going to be the thing. Don't want to see a continual spamming, an onslaught, a sea of horses. I like horses, but that thing, it scares me. Much better. Yeah, one Thunderherd. Whenever I'm in this situation, 2 lands, Thunderherd and Topiary Stomper, and I have the second Thunderherd. The first one's getting me to 3 for Topiary. After Topiary, I'm at 4 for shifting and other stuff. Huntmaster, though. Interesting, but definitely get to 3. Played a little bit safe, just in case, you know, they brought in that removal and whatnot. And definitely get the second Source Red. Hopefully we draw Anger of the Gods next turn. That would be very nice. They got a bunch of life, so going back to that suggestion, Rampaging Ferocidon to stop the life gain. Oh man, that Anger. Well, it's Huntmaster and Topiary instead, which is still quite nice. We can do a fully kicked Inscription on Topiary next turn. Hey, we got a bit of benefit from Huntmaster there. Oh yeah, absolutely. Menace on Rampaging, it sometimes has done the trick. Denick. Who do I want to take out? Denick, Phyrexian Missionary, maybe. You know what? Just Shifting Ceratops. We're able to block somebody, and we can take something out with Inscription. Labyrinth Raptor, absolutely, Adam. I haven't done a whole lot with Labyrinth Raptor. I've always wanted to do something with it, just because it does seem so fantastic. but pairing Labyrinth Raptor with Rampaging Ferocidon, both Menace, kind of getting a little bit of Menace Tribal going. Now I may have to cut Marauding Raptor just because it would also now kill Labyrinth. That would be pretty painful, but we'll see. We'll see. Man, up to 34 already. That is not a pretty sight. We do get to attack with Topiary, though. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I think so. The curve is super low, Rotting Regisaur being 2 and a black. We mean, yeah, like you say, may not even need that Marauding. That'd be pretty nasty. Still keep Otepec Huntmaster, of course. Hasty Rotting Regisaur on turn 3 is lovely. Yeah, let's kick this. Start chipping away at their life. Topiary Stomper, nice with the vigilance. We can block stuff. Yes, the haste option, 100%. Yeah, I kind of like the thought of that. Oh, man, they're being aggressive. My goodness. What are they planning? Anger of the Gods would be pretty good. Just slowing down their life gain, though, man. That got out of control fast. I'd like to use Thunderherd, but I'd rather just swing with Lair of the Hydra. Keep threatening tons of damage. Champion of Wits can't block shifting as well, so that's pretty nice. It does seem a little weird. Making copies of things. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they don't have sweepers. With a deck like this, so many creatures. I think that could be a Doomscar. I suspect Doomscar. Well, we'll still keep up that aggression. I'll only do 4 just because I want that 1 source of green left over for trample with shifting. Hopefully they don't take out Lair of the Hydra with some instant speed interaction. Prayer of Binding. Oh, that's good. Nuts. So they must not have a sweeper. That's, yeah, no, that wouldn't make sense. I guess they have some enchantments, but I still don't really think Thrashing Brontodon is needed. Doesn't seem too good. Pay all that mana for the 4/4. They draw 4, but they still have to discard 2. Ramp away, I guess. Just drawing a bunch of stuff. Sunday, how's it going? How's it going? John to Werewolves, yeah. Yeah, if you want to post Jund Werewolves as well. It's my own personal channel Discord, so doesn't absolutely have to be just dinos, for sure. I make the rules. It's pretty good, pretty good. Decent. Kind of rough at the moment, but yeah, tough stuff. I'll wait with Lair of the Hydra there. Threaten Lair of the Hydra plus Topiary Stomper here. But yeah, even a deck that isn't dinos, I can learn from it. Maybe I take inspiration and create something great. Huntmaster of the Fells. Ooh, yes, that is a very good thing. But we got to make this thing a 5/5. And hope they don't have a fatal push for it. Yeah, this is a weird deck. I don't know what's going on. It's just a bunch of stuff. I don't know what I'd call this. Oh. So they do have sweepers. Interesting. We'll keep that in mind for game 3 if it goes to that. Oh, we got Chandra. Bobandra. At least get that one emblem. It's going to be pretty hard with their life gain. Sweep them next turn with her -3. Does seem kind of a little bit like junk. Just everything in the kitchen sink or something. Athar Commando doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If I'm just gonna oh, Ether Sphere. Aha, I see. That makes sense. Ish. Well, hopefully we still stick around, but probably not. Oh, it's a crew 1. Oh my goodness, Ether Sphere Harvester. That is nice. Well, that certainly is, but we got a good idea of what they're all about. Pretty much have to try and go as fast as possible. It's weird. Still like the interaction. I got a bunch of creatures for sure. Definitely keep the Shifting Ceratops. They're pretty aggressive with their creatures, gaining tons of life. Ripjaw could be pretty nice turning it off. Gruul Energy, oh yes. Ether Sphere Harvester was very good. 100%. I was thinking of cutting Inscription. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll keep it like that. Hope for the best. Hope to go as fast as possible against Esper, white, blue, and black. Good stuff. Hodgepodge. Whatever you want to call it. And this looks pretty decent. Oh, fantastic. Happy to hear. There's, I guess, some similarities with werewolves, and definitely werewolves have plenty of support now with us going back to Innistrad there. They've gotten very strong indeed. Pretty good already before that, but yeah, a lot better. Hopefully no fatal push. Oh no. Fatal push. Probably. Oh. Setting up for the Doomscar, I think. Orcish Lumberjack, huh? You know what, since it is probably a Doomscar, we saw Doomscar last one. I'll just go Topiary Stomper. Don't really need the extra 2 damage that the next ping from Marauding would bring. Might as well save the other one. Doomscar. Boomscar. Temporary lockdown. Not so bad, eh? Hey, I saved Marauding from it, so that's good. I hope. Orcish Lumberjack, though, that is pretty sweet. And Ball Lightning, oh, hey. Those are good things. Absolutely. Ball Lightning doesn't get much more classic than that. Maybe it's a saw it coming that they foretold. I'll just hope it's not a Doomscar. I should have figured. Should have listened to my gut and just attacked. That's alright, hopefully we see a Chandra at some point. That'd be pretty sweet. But Thrashing Brontodon to take out Temporary Lockdown might also be nice. Maybe I should think about Ether Sphere Harvester. Oh, you got Fire and Lightning. Oh, good stuff. This is pretty neat. I don't know, I kind of like this deck. But the Ether Sphere having a crew cost of 1. Otepec Huntmaster having a power of 1. Now a little bit of lands for days. Nuts. Oh, I forgot about it. That's probably done it for us. I don't see us getting out of this. Sometimes you just draw all lands. Bomat Courier, ooh. I do like Bomat Courier. I also like Inscription of Abundance, but not when there's no creatures. I'll see if I have any copies of Ether Sphere Harvester. Huntmaster for 2, we get to fight somebody. Buy back a little bit of time, at least. Take out... guess Phyrexian Missionary. Hopefully. Absolutely, absolutely. The fact Huntmaster can crew a decent selection of vehicles, that's very enticing. Something I should probably explore a little bit more than I have already. Do they have a counter spell? Taking them forever to use it. Ah. Yeah, we get the counters, we get some life. Yeah, I could see that too. Let's look at vehicles after this match. Maybe have another match after that, but I think we could look at some vehicles together and see what piques our interest. Probably doing it for this match. Another inscription. Well, that is certainly interesting indeed. My goodness. Now, I guess I could have taken out Aethersphere Harvester. I should have waited for that. That's okay. That's okay. It would have been nice taking out Aethersphere. Nuts. Ooh, Anger of the Gods. Yes, please. What's the lightning bolt? Oh, that is just the energy counter. Just showing they only have one energy. Cone of Shame. That... Oh. I can only imagine how hard it is to sleep with a cone on. Yeah. There's the Sun Mare. Yikes. Yeah, this might be it. We kind of clawed our way back with Huntmaster. Very... Oh, Ghalta. Pretty nice. Maybe not enough to get her done, but we'll try. Revitalized Crested Sunmare, they gained life. That is it. Nuts. So they would have made another horse. They would have had lethal next turn. That is pretty cool. I like that deck. Had a little bit of energy mixed in there for the Ether Sphere. The Crested Sunmare gaining life, indestructible. Very, very neat stuff. Hard to figure out exactly what angle I'd want to attack it on. They got artifacts, they got enchantments, lots of lovely creatures. It did the trick. It did the trick. I enjoyed that thoroughly, but we're looking up some vehicles right now. Maybe all vehicles available, but... yeah, John Dinos tomorrow. Misty. Sunday. Adam. Anybody else watching right now? Later on. Expect some fun. Action. I guess I could just look at collection. Type in vehicle. Vehicle. Oh, I spelt it right the first time. Yes, life gain, very key. The Menace package for Junt, 100%. I like that. Right. Collected, not collected. It's vehicle time. Nothing white, blue. Maybe some red vehicles. Honeymoon Hearse I'd always been wondering about, just because it doesn't take crew. You just have to tap on 2 untapped creatures, which is pretty interesting. I could tap 2 Huntmasters or Huntmaster and Marauding if I don't want to attack with it. Or, of course, Topiary Stomper. You can use it to crew things even before you're at 7 lands. It's always nice either fighting with Topiary Stomper, making use of it that way, or crewing a vehicle. Does feel pretty satisfying. And Honeymoon Hearse, 5/5 trample. Seems alright. I always thought Bearded Axe was funny. Hopefully dinosaurs get their own tribal themed equipment. I don't think that would happen just because dinosaurs don't really use equipment, but for some reason I just like Bearded Axe. Almost makes me want to build Dwarf Tribal. Seems like it would be pretty good. Dino Rider's Secret Lair, yes. Oh, now we're on to something, I think. Yes, indeed. Wow, that would... a saddle? Yeah, okay, we could have saddles. Dino saddle, or maybe armor. You know, it's just this blank, hollowed out armor. It's got teeth, super claws, golden claws, whatever they want to call it. But a saddle. They do have a wolf saddle somewhere here. Actually, no, that's just an equipment. But yeah, there is a equipment, Wolf Rider's saddle, I believe. Enters the battlefield, you make a wolf, and the saddle attaches to the wolf. And then you're left with the equipment afterwards. But elephant armor, yeah, something like that. Ooh. That'd be nice. Just having something that is left over after a sweeper that we faced tonight a little bit. An equipment, an enchantment at least that would return to our hand if it goes to the graveyard, kind of like Rancor, 1 green, +2/+0 and trample. Rancor though, if we got that, I'd be over the moon. I guess nothing black. This though, we do have to take a quick peek at Kari Zev's expertise. Don't have any copies unfortunately, but stealing a creature, very nice. Kari Zev's expertise, we can cast a spell with mana value 2 or less from our hand without paying its mana cost. We got a lot of things that cost 2 in the list tonight. Thunderherd Migration, Huntmaster, Marauding Raptor. I think this thing could be very good. Oh man, I've almost redeemed my wild cards for it many times. Steal the biggest thing for the turn. That might help us win, but also playing something. And if we steal, we do increase our total power. Labyrinth Raptor's 2 mana. Yes, it is. Ooh. I don't know, that's feeling pretty good. Consider we still wanted to play Ghalta, whether it's Rakdos or Jund Dinos. But with this gaining more total power, it could lead to us playing Ghalta. If the creature is big enough. Carnage Tyrant, yes. Carnage Tyrant having armor already is a very good point to make for sure. Anything at this point probably isn't a leap for Wizards of the Coast. Yeah, aggro deck. Mono green. Sometimes they slam some big creatures, so stealing it with this card or some other card that steals things. That... I always wonder about that. Guess there's not a whole lot of green vehicles that we would ever really consider. Stealing the... Oh. Yes, the troll. Yeah. That would be good. Well, maybe we could think about Essica's Chariot. Crew 4 is pretty expensive, though. Nah, I don't think we need it. Let's see. What was that vehicle you had mentioned a little bit ago? Diplomat, Courier. Sky Sovereign. Oh. Where's Sky Sovereign? Yeah, well, that is pretty good. Crew 3? We could make Crew 3 happen. Potentially Marauding Raptor if we had to, if it was pinging something. But the thing we played as well also could be able to tap and crew this. Ooh, I like Sky Sovereign. I think I should do something with vehicles, flying vehicles, just so we have a little bit of evasion. And just Sky Sovereign alone is lovely. Oh man, okay. I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Oh, I did two. Okay. I accidentally did 2 copies. I'm still left with 2 mythic rares. That's not bad. But yeah. Topiary Stomper is stomping down on the gas pedal. If it's... I don't think it's powered by gas, but stomping down on the gas pedal to help us with wins. Thundersteel Colossus. I always thought that was interesting. A pretty cheap crew cost, but 7 for a 7/7 trample haste. Ugh. Scary. Conqueror's Galleon. That is one thing I've considered. Crew 4. Topiary Stomper. Stomping on the firepower. Yes, indeed. I think this would be nice as well. It's a land ramp. We get to cycle a card that we don't need. If, hey, that last game stuck on lands, pay 2, draw a card, discard that land we don't need, dig faster for something nicer, or just pay 4, draw a card. If we're in a top deck war and we have tons of lands, of course, might as well be drawing something extra each turn. But paying 6 to return a card from our graveyard to our hand late game could be a helpful deciding factor. And the Crew 4. If we pay something cheap that doesn't have 4 power, that Marauding Raptor ping is going to get us temporarily to potentially do this. Conqueror's Galleon. I tried it once, one night. Didn't really feel too good. I probably have to try it a little bit more, but yeah. Interesting stuff there. Oval Chase Dragster, Crew 1, Huntmaster. Could be a lot of nasty power. Yeah. Maybe Topiary Stomper is the thing that would help make it work. It is pretty expensive though. 4, then you have to wait a turn to attack with it. Although it could be a pretty good blocker if you haven't attacked already. Topiary Stomper, I mean, you can't attack or block anyways. So at least if you play Topiary, then you play this. Tap Topiary to crew it, block something, and then attack with it the following turn. Okay. Ether Sphere. Where are the Ether Sphere? Somewhere. Oh, okay. Right there. Well, I do have 7 rares. I think vehicle stuff is probably gonna take all my rares and mythic rares. But the flagship for sure. I've got the unlicensed hearse. We're covered. If I want to go back with that, the getaway car as well, bouncing, maybe Topiary Stomper or something that has, you know, an enter the battlefield effect potentially. That was pretty nice in the past. And again, it's a crew of 1. Brute Suit. Cultivator's Caravan. I had always wondered about that. I like ramping. Potentially it's a nice body late game. Yeah. Oh, Smuggler's Copter. That would be pretty sweet. It is a sad time that Smugglers had to go away. That's alright though. Heart of Kirin, I guess that could be something as well. Although the Sky Sovereign, that is nice, having a little bit extra removal and the evasion with flying. Yeah, I think Ether Sphere, because it's got a crew of 1, I gotta keep that in mind. Maybe do a little bit of energy dinos, Gruul Energy vehicle dinos. That's getting to be a lot of words. Something like that. Man, Sky Sovereign. I like this. I could just slap it in every list, start out with it. At the very least, the opponent probably has a Planeswalker if they have no creatures, no Planeswalkers. We still get a swing with a 6/5 flying. Sabertooth Cub. Sabertooth dinos, they existed together. Let's look up Sabertooth. Is it available? Am I in the right setting? Cub. Long Tusk Cub, I think. Green 2 mana. I do make that mistake as well, thinking it's Sabertooth. Ah, that's alright, that's right. Yeah, I could see that. Maybe it still would work with Marauding Raptor if we already have energy. Sabertooth, or now you got me saying it. Long Tusk Cub for 1 green, pay 2 energy, get it up to 3 toughness so it survives the Marauding Raptor ping. Yeah, 1 green for a 3/3, pretty decent. And it's an uncommon, so it's definitely not a pain on the wild cards, that's for sure. Bear Cub. Pretty cool to see that. Grizzly Bears and Bear Cub, both being 2/2s and 1 in a green. I never got that. Didn't make much sense. I thought this thing should be a 1/1 or maybe a 1/2. Yeah, we probably want other things that give us energy just to have Long Tusk Cub survive that 2 damage from Marauding Raptor. Well, I have a lot to think about tonight. I think that's a pretty good place to end it. Almost 3 hours. It was fantastic being able to start earlier for you guys. I love doing this. Great suggestions. Misty, Sunday, Adam, everybody else watching right now later on. If you got a suggestion, whether it's a dino deck related, you want to see something different, whatever it is, I'm probably up for it. I don't always have to play Magic the Gathering, but I love dinos enough that I could do that into infinity and beyond. So, hopefully you guys have a good night, a good morning, a good evening, afternoon, whenever it is you are watching. Remember, there's always room for improvement. Peace. Have a good one. Later.